Hi, we're in Edison, Washington at IE Gallery to see through this valley. This is an exhibit of 4 different Skagit Valley artists. Ed Kamuda, oil on panel. These are all his plein air pieces. Actually, there are just 5 of them. He always painted plein air. In the bog. Ica, early spring. Ica's a hill outside of Laconer. It's beautiful. You can see the Edward Munch influence in this Chuckanut, off the Chuckanut. Another beautiful looking towards Ica. Copse, Dodge Valley. Copse is a little batch of trees. A lot of Soutine influence here too. Let's jump over to Clayton. Clayton James, longtime Laconer, well-loved painter, sculptor. He painted a lot with Ed. This is also oil on panel, plein air. Gorgeous orange sky. Love how he introduces that little swatch of pure abstraction into this. Winter sky. He was all about skies and light quite a bit. Clouds over the Illibot. Just ignore, that's my dog barking. He and Ed both painted together at the Illibot a lot. Up by Marble Mount. You'll notice a lot of orbs in this exhibit, and this is called Orb in Flight. It's really a Northwest mystic kind of iconography. This is a gorgeous 1966 piece by Clayton, Untitled. It's cedar and concrete. It has a lot of presence. It's a beautiful piece. One of a kind. He really didn't make many more sculptures like this, but he did do the concrete quite a bit before he moved on to ceramic. This was after he studied in Pennsylvania for 2 years with the Japanese furniture maker. Oh, what's his name? Nakashimi, possibly. I'm sorry, I can't remember right now. And his little sidekick. Gorgeous, gorgeous piece. Next to him we have Christine Wardenburg, Skinner, local in Edison, longtime Valley artist. These are pen and ink that she did when she was walking with her materials because her studio had burned down. So for about a year she worked on these beautiful local plein air pieces. It's another thing that ties this exhibit together is the plein air, in addition to the orbs. She has a great feel for the land. I'm going to skip over the sculpture right now and continue with Christine's. She is also a ceramicist, but we're just showing that's walnut ink in with the India ink. There's a little reflection from the window. Lummi Island. And I'm going to go away from the light and try to give you a picture of this beauty over here. Farm field. Now we're going to look at 2 others of Clayton's pieces. This gorgeous black pot, about 1982. Back in the corner here we have also his beautiful Untitled clay piece. It's slab built. These are all hand built. This has been outside for 42 years, and which is what Clayton did with a lot of his pieces, and it's some beautiful forms here and beautiful surfaces. Then we go to Ruth Pumphrey, who is very unknown as an artist. She lived in the Valley during the 70s in particular, and she came to study with Clayton, became a dear friend of Clayton's. So she works in clay as well, and she does, let's see, unglazed, always unglazed, but they both used shoe polish for coloration. She was a fan of Hepworth, Barbara Hepworth, and of Henry Moore. Also Jean Arc, which I love to see. I put this one by Ed Kamuda's because he's very influenced by Jean Arc as well. This kind of humanoid form. These are all clay. That's later in life she did very simple forms like this beach rock. This can be backlit, so you might not be able to appreciate the detail right now. Gorgeous two-toned piece, Haida. She's also influenced by Inuit art and pre-Columbian work. Gorgeous tulips, 3 in a row here. Look at that, that's so Inuit Northwest American art, Indian or Native American art, and it's also reminiscent of Guy Anderson's. He was influenced by them as well. That's a piece called Driftwood, it's two-toned. Back here we have those beautiful broken shell pieces, hand-built. Clay, stained clay. This is her one brass piece in the exhibit. And her poured concrete forms. She took a lot from just nature close by, the grasses. The beach rocks and driftwood, shells, and we're going to end right here with these gorgeous broken shells. Thank you very much. Come see us. We're here through September with this exhibit, Through the Valley.